Oh yeah, what's going on? Yeah, Blue Falcon here, coming to you with another video. So this time around, it's how to do a green screen in OBS without green screen.
What do you mean by that?
Now, I know that sounds funny or crazy, but this is exactly how I'm pulling off this background right here. For all you gamers out there, you know, this is clearly the XMB screensaver for the PlayStation. I believe it was the PS3. But anyway, if you want to know how to pull off cool backgrounds like that, or maybe you want to pull off something like this, right? Or maybe you want to even pull off something as cool as this. Stay tuned to this. All right, now let me just say off the bat that these backgrounds aren't, you know, it's a virtual background, so it's not as good as a traditional green screen, but I think it's fairly good. And also you can pull off some pretty interesting stuff, whether it be on your live streams, for your gaming content, or just regular content as a whole. I definitely think you want to stick around for that. So I'm gonna try to make this as simple as possible. If you want to pull this off, just simply go to Google and type in the search bar NVIDIA broadcast virtual background. All right, it's that simple. From there, it should lead you to this link right here. Stay away from the ad links. Just go to the regular nvidia.com. all right, you click that and it should bring you to this website. At that point in time, simply click on this beautiful download button. All right, you guys, click download now and you save as. Now, I recommend you save it to your desktop. Just find some place fairly simple, but you choose whatever destination you want to save it in. I won't save it in this video because I already have it, but let's actually see what it looks like. So I'm on my desktop and you can see the NVIDIA broadcast is right here. Now I have it opened, so you simply just install it. It's nothing too crazy, but once you do that, it's fairly simple, guys. This is what you're going to be brought to. You're going to be brought to the microphone. You choose whatever microphone you want, right? Now if you're using OBS in particular, I actually recommend that you actually stay clear. I would stay clear from messing with the microphone settings. I would just stick to the microphone settings within your OBS, and that's a whole nother tutorial in and of itself, so I'm not going to go into that. Again, the point of this video is just to stick with the actual green screen, the virtual green screen. But anyway, get enough of that. The same thing goes with the speakers. Do not mess with it again, because your sound is being processed through OBS. If you do it through NVIDIA broadcast, if you start recording on OBS, it won't pick it up because it's through a different interface. So do not do it, you guys. The most important thing though is the camera features. All right, so when you open it, this is what it should look like, you guys. Now simply click on your camera source. Now I'm using a webcam, a C922 Pro Stream webcam. If you like how it looks, you guys, I have a review of it on the channel, so you may want to check out the review just in case you're thinking about a webcam for yourself. But choose whatever webcam you have. It'll work just the same, right? Over here you get to choose your resolution and your frames per second. So I like to stick to the highest resolution. Currently is 1920 by 1080p at 30 frames per second. So I'll just do that, right? Your highest resolution will be at the top anyway, so just choose that. And then you have the background removal. Now originally it would not have that. It would have a background blur. Now this is what's extremely cool, you guys, because this is what it would look like. This is how my room looks like, right? So I have the whiteboard behind me. I'm in this, you know, orange kind of wall, whatever the case is. But if you want to have that effect that a lot of other people have, and let me see if I could go back to OBS now, you could kind of see, hey, check out, you see this cool effect, right? So it allows you to stand out more, and people won't be distracted by what's behind you. So a lot of people tend to use that. That's a cool feature as well. But again, the point of this video is not for the background blur, but rather for the background replacement. I'm sorry, the background removal. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna actually teach you how to actually implement this in OBS. Alright you guys, so first things first, let's actually open up OBS, and you should see that on the bottom here in your sources, press that plus button, and then we're gonna go to video capture device. Alright, at this point in time we're gonna create a new one and call it green screen. Now you could probably see it already on the screen. I already have one called green screen, so I'm not going to create it. But from there, double click on the green screen, and where it says device, make sure you do not click on your webcam. Click on the camera and video broadcast and press OK. All right you guys, the second thing we're going to do, again, go in your sources and press that add button. And this time we're going to create a media source. This is going to be for our background. So when it says create new, just rename it as background. And you can see I already had done it, so I'm not going to do it again, but it's fairly simple you guys. So you just do that. Right now, let's actually teach you how to actually download these backgrounds. All right guys, so I'm going to go to YouTube, and pretty much I typed in Call of Duty moving screensaver, all right, in the search bar. Now from there I chose the third one because it was fairly short. It's 18 seconds, and you can kind of see it right here for yourselves. We have a Call of Duty moving background, and you can kind of see this soldier, and he's smoking, and the smoke is moving, and you can also see the flames kind of partially in the background. So that's what we're gonna go for. All right you guys, so I'm gonna go to the URL, and I'm gonna just simply cut the URL. At that point in time, I'm now gonna go to Google. All right, and now in Google I'm going to type in YouTube MP4 converter. All right, just in case you want to know how to spell it, this is how it is: YouTube MP4 converter. And you could choose whichever one you want, but I choose y2mate.tools. So I click that, and now in their search bar you paste that URL, and you can already see that that video that we seen before with the Call of Duty soldier has already shown up, and you'll just press download. Now I choose the 1080p because you want your background to look pretty crisp, you guys. It's better for yourself and it's better for the audience. So just do that. You'll download it, and it'll bring you to this screen. Do not, you guys, do not press this download button. All right, a lot of these websites tend to have like these false ads. You don't want to do that. Instead, where you see the video, you will go to the bottom right, and you should see these three dots. You click on those three dots, and then you press download. At that point in time, you guys, you pretty much just save as. All right, save as. Now if I were you, I would go save it in my video, in my videos, and then I will create a folder actually called backgrounds. All right, and as you can see, I already have the Call of Duty screensaver saved, so I'm not going to save it again. But you can also see that these are all the screensavers that I showed you in the beginning of the video. All right, but that's pretty much it, you guys. That's the building block. Now from there, let's actually implement it in OBS. Okay, so originally in OBS you shouldn't be able to see anything in your backgrounds, but we have not chosen a background yet, so this is why I'm gonna show you how to get it done. All right, so you pretty much go to your background, double click it, and then where it says local files, you pretty much say browse, and here you are. Go to that same folder right in your videos. Again, you have a folder called backgrounds, and here you have it. Then simply press Call of Duty, and then it should be there, right? You see the Call of Duty. I don't know if you can zoom in, but I will leave all the presets as is. The only thing I would do is check off that box that says loop. If the box isn't checked already, press restart playback when source becomes active, and that box where it says show nothing when playback ends. And to keep the speed as is, and the YUV color range, keep auto, and just press OK. At that point in time, you can press the eye icon on your background, and here you have it. You have your moving background. All right, you guys. Now again, I had to do it in another OBS so that you guys can see it clearly. But if I was on my own OBS, now you can kind of see this is what it looks like. All right, you guys. So you kind of see my face, and then you have the Call of Duty moving background behind me. All right, you guys. So there you have it. If this video was informative, if it helped you at all, please like, subscribe, comment down below, do all that YouTube stuff. Hit that notification button as well so that you get notified when I drop more content like this, all right, in the near future. Also, whatever video that pops up, please click that video because that's what YouTube recommends as the best video for you to watch. All right, you guys, with that being said, Blue Falcon over and out.
Game to win. Game hard.